Hello everyone! I recently filmed a video explaining tapestry crochet while starting to crochet a little swatch for this mushroom pillow. So in this video today, I just wanted to go over a couple of tips for when you're learning tapestry crochet, just because when you first start, it definitely can be a challenging technique. So I'll put the link for the other video in the description box down below. You'll probably want to watch that video first. So the first tip I mentioned in the last video, it's when you're going to change color to your new color. A lot of times it might look a little bit loose when you change color, and so you might be tempted to pull on the strands of yarn to make it nice and tight. The thing about that is that's going to make the work slowly become tighter, and then the edges of it will not be straight. So even though it might look a little bit loose, you just want to trust that it's going to be okay. The next one is when you're carrying multiple colors, what I do, whatever color you're crocheting with, the color that you're carrying that's the most similar to it, you want to hold on top. And so here, the cream is more similar to the green. That bright raspberry color really stands out. And then that way, the colors that you're carrying, hopefully you won't be able to see them very well through the work. Then the third one, which is definitely the most difficult one, is how to try to make sure that all of this yarn that's attached to the work does not become tangled. Normally what I do is, like, if you're sitting on the couch while crocheting, you want to put some of the yarn to the left side of you and then the rest of the yarn to the right side of you. So like for this pattern here, since the green is the main color, I'd keep that off to like one side, then put the colors that are more like the accent colors on the other side. And then when you flip the work, you'll just flip the sides that they're on. It also can be helpful if you keep them in either baskets or in containers. Do note though, it is impossible to prevent it from ever becoming like a little bit tangled, and so you just want to try your best to keep it the least tangled that you can. So whenever you're crocheting an odd numbered row, you want to remember that you're going to hold that yarn against the back side of the work, and this will end up becoming the front side. When you're crocheting an even number row, you want to hold that yarn against the front side of the work, and this will end up becoming the back side, so it's okay if you can see where the color changes are a little bit. And then I always drop the yarn that's being carried before the last two stitches of the row, and then that way you won't see that yarn that's being carried on the sides of the work. Alright, so that's really all the tips that I have for tapestry crochet. I hope this video was helpful. Just know that tapestry crochet when you first start can be tricky, so if you find a pattern that just changes back and forth between two colors, that's probably the easiest for when you're learning. I'll put the links for the other video, for the blog post with like the step-by-step pictures, and then also the pattern for this mushroom pillow all in the description box down below. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and let me know if you have any more questions.